Hello, welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I'll be keeping an eye on his long-range shooting, Peter, because that's something he does with real prowess.
Had to be done. Niang! Niang! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who would...
Back to the keeper and try something new. Piqué goes looking. Luis Alberto. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Barcelona are running out of time to save themselves. Up he gets! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Stade Rennais are making a change now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
All square again into the dying minutes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And that's it. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing... Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when it comes to history and rivalry, this is a dark...
Luis Alberto. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dembele. Oh, real chance! Luis Alberto! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A wonder. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Two changes being made right now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
clear. Barcelona need to hold on for a few more moments. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were... Well, there is a certain thrilling simplicity about all of this. For those who want to secure a place in the last 16, all that is needed, 3 points. It does sound easy enough, but the major issue, of course, being that the opposition here are not prepared to lie down. They are pumped for this. No apparent sign of nerves, just a steely determination. The prize, a chance to play with the very best. And there is no better motivation at this level than the need to win. Blue and burgundy wherever you look. Him, Luis Alberto! That's gone a long way up and away. Arthur, and it's Dembele. A win here so important to their ambitions. Savage. So it is still 0-0. And here's Gerizeman. Roberto. And it's been taken. Goes for goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Barcelona have made their breakthrough. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Goldson.
Referee's given a throw. Luis Alberto. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Dembele.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk, even from that range.
Barcelona. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that is one big weight off your shoulders now. Progress that was well warranted if you consider the performances to this point. And I think with the pressure off, they can already start their preparations for the next step, which puts them in great position.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets... Gets up to head it! Dembele, and the ball's come out! Look at the defender bombing forward. Massive leap! Dembele, chance to shoot! Davis. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's Suarez. Iborra, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Messi. Arthur. And here's Roberto. And here's Messi.
Messi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Davis. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
That intervention was very necessary. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's Iborra. Cazorla. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Gerizeman tries running with the ball at his feet. And here's Suarez. Has a hit! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brushed off the ball there. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Gets it into the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's El Ghazi. It's a great ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's El Ghazi. Back again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And it's Gerizeman. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Roberto plays it into the box. And he's there to clear it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on